Good
give
afternoon.
you give you a chance to get connected. So awesome to see all the same faces. Welcome. All right, well, you know you're here for ukulele camp, so I don't probably need to go over that any more than that. Um, my name's Renee. I'll be helping a little bit. My friend Lori is going to be helping, and my friend Kristen. And then you know that Mr. Brookens is going to be the main guy here, helping you guys continue your ukulele journey. Remember that we'd like you to keep your video on so that we can get feedback from you, so that Mr. Brookens can ask questions. But just like you're doing right now, keep your microphone muted until Mr. Brookens asks you for feedback or wants to hear you or listen to you. That just makes it so that we can hear what you're playing and all that. Oh, I see Jenna's cat's going to visit us today. All right, do you have a little kitty ukulele? Yeah, that'll be fun. If you have questions, type in the chat at the bottom, same as before. If you have a comment or whatever, and raise your hand, all that good stuff. Make sure that you're showing on your fingers where you're at comfort-wise with what you guys are learning. And with that, I'm going to turn this over to Mr. Brookens.
All right. Well, welcome back, everyone. It's great to see you all again for day 3 here. I am super excited to be back with you, learning doing some review things today, learning some new things as well. 2 days, wow, I'm super impressed. 2 for 2, being respectful, being super focused and responsible, ready to put your own education in your own hands, literally, with that ukulele. So congratulations, awesome job. As we go for day 3 and tomorrow for day 4, just keeping that positive attitude that you've had all week so far. Keep that up, being ready to learn. Thank you again for tuning those ukuleles ahead of time. We'll double check very quickly here before we go on to some new stuff here. So would you check your string number? Let's start with string number 4, closest to those eyeballs. And here's what it should sound like, our G. String number 3, C. There's our C. String number 2, the E string. E. And string 1, the A. Okay, let's do some slow motion finger picking. Your turn. My turn. Here it is. Your turn, go. Hey, cool. Extra super bonus challenge round for level 2 and 3 friends. Can you use your first finger to pluck? Remember, you're plucking up, just like the come here motion. My turn. All right. Hey, we can put the uke down for just a hot second. I don't know of any jokes that were submitted. So if you have a joke, again, please submit those. Just type it in at the end of the day to one of us and we can share that. Since there was no jokes that were submitted, to my knowledge, you have to listen to one of mine again. So are you ready? What do you call a deer without any eyes? No idea. That's a groaner. That's not a good one, is it? I still love that joke. Hey, so we're gonna check in with you here based on how you're feeling so far. If you are a level 1, level 2, or a level 3, we're gonna be doing a breakout session to start some review today. So when we do some of our reviews, we're gonna specifically be reviewing our chords. So our C chord that we've been working on, F chord, G7, and for those level 2s and 3s, we've got some alternate fingerings. We'll explain what we're gonna do very shortly when we are in our separate rooms. So before we get there, we're gonna split you up. So I'm gonna be putting you in some different rooms in just a second. And I'm not seeing all of our participants right now. I see all of your pictures. Placed. Here we go. There we go. Sorry, we have to kind of refresh here. There we go. Okay, so what I would like you to do right now is to show me on those fingers if you're that level 1, level 2, level 3. As a reminder, level 1 is 3 or less chords. Level 2 would be 4 to 8 chords ish, and a level 3 would be I know more than nine chords or more. So you're super comfortable with G7, F, A minor, maybe E minor, some of the ones that we've started to do, minus that E minor. But again, show me, are you a level 1? Are you a level 2? Or are you a level 3? Okay. So very shortly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be putting you in a separate room. And with that separate room, there we go. With this separate room, you are going to kind of get to be with people in your own section. Renee, I don't know if you can hear me or if you're there right now, but I am not seeing our participants all of a sudden.
I am here. You don't see anybody?
I don't see anybody.
What's your
Three.
at the very top where it says speaker view versus gallery view? Does any of that make a difference?
No. I see everybody's like video, but
right.
I don't see.
Well, so I wrote down really quickly everybody's fingers that they showed me, so I could maybe even just tell you the names. Avery, can you show me on your fingers again which one you were, 1, 2, or 3? Thank you. And Sarah, I missed yours. Oh, Sarah went away from video. Sarah, if you can hear me, I need to see your fingers. And I think I got everybody else's. Oh, is it Hupkas? I don't know if I'm saying your last name right. Hi, guys. Do you show me on your finger? I got a 1 and a 1. Perfect. Thank you. So I have names and I have levels, if that's at all helpful.
Perfect. Hey, yes, could you start maybe with the level 1 crew?
I can. So this is where Mr. Brookens is going to put you guys in a room where you're going to do some practicing, right? All right. So level 1s, I don't have Sarah's yet because I don't have her video, but level 1s, I have the Hupkas.
Okay.
I have Sarah, another Sarah. Let's see. Sarah, did you already do it? I'm trying to think.
I have her on here.
Okay. And then I have Abby. And that's all I have for 1s.
Very good. All right. And our level 2 friends?
Level 2s, I have Ben.
Zan, I see Zan with a question. Oh, is it not level 2?
Zan is a 2.
Okay, actually, if you could raise your hand real quick for those level 2 friends.
Oh, that's true.
Now that I found
there they are.
I think. Very good. Very good. Declan, are you
Declan was a 2, I think. Oh, nope, made a choice, made a change.
1.
My bad.
Very good. All right, I think I should have everybody in a. Tristan, I'm going to put you in level 2, if that's okay. All right. All right, we're almost there. Hey, thank you all for your patience. I think we are ready. So like I said, we're going to split into 2 separate rooms. We're going to do some for about 10 minutes or so. We're going to have a chance to do some review of what your group has been is ready to work on. We're going to come back together to do some of our finger picking, some of our other notes and things like that. So we're specifically working on those chords. I will be hopping between the 2 different groups. So you will have some time to do some individual practice. This won't be kind of what we've done so far, which is like teacher-led. So there will be some teacher-led moments, but there will also be some individual practice moments. So you will be in charge of that, your own education on what you know you need to work on. So good luck with that, and I will see you shortly. All right. There we go.
Can you hear me, Justin?
Renee, yes, I can.
I can see you, and I still see, I think Sarah
Sarah.
must be getting her camera set up. So Sarah's not obviously in a room yet.
Okay,
But otherwise, I just see you right now.
perfect. And
And I
yes,
don't,
the two of us. Do you want to hang out here? Is that okay if I keep you?
yes, I'll just stay here. I don't even know really what would happen, but nope, I'll just stay
If,
here.
if you, and you feel free to text me if something's
Okay,
awry. That. I'm going to
cool.
hop into
All right.
room 2 here.
Okay.
All right. Thanks.
Hi, Avery. Can you hear me? It's Renee. Did you get kicked out of the breakout room? You can unmute yourself.
Yeah, they kicked me out.
This is all new, so thank you for being patient. Let me see, I can text Mr. Brookens and let me see if I can get you back in there, okay?
Okay.
All right, hold tight. All right, I texted him on his phone because I don't have, because I gave the hosting duties to Mr. Brookens, I don't have any way. Can you, let's see, if you go down to the bottom where it says chat, can you choose anybody to chat with? Like right now, I don't have any choices. Is it just me? Does it say Lori? That's not my name, but is that what it says?
No,
No. What do you have?
Mr. Brookens.
Okay, type in there and just say, this is Avery and I need back in, because he might see that before he sees this text. I bet that will help. That should pop up on his screen. And then he'll do whatever it is he does.
It says Justin Brookens is not in this meeting.
Let's see, how else can you choose? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna text Lori. I don't know if she's gonna be looking at her phone either. We'll make sure that you get extra practice time here. Which room were you in? What finger did you hold up?
3.
So you know your ukulele stuff. I'm happy to hear that. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna text Lori and say Avery needs room. I don't know if that'll make any sense to her. Yeah, I have no, yep, it's just you and me. It's showing, so I can't. Can I invite somebody? Nope. Did you do any breakout rooms in school when you guys were doing your remote learning?
No.
No. Yeah, this is our first time, obviously, too. Well, I can take back being the host, but I don't think that's probably a good idea because it'll probably kick everyone out. So we'll wait. We'll see if they get back. Did you have a choice for which Mr. Brookens room or was it just one choice? Did it just say Justin Brookens?
It was just one choice.
Just one choice, okay. I didn't know if because there were 2 rooms, if that was. Okay, well then we'll just chat a little bit and then when somebody comes back to us, we'll make sure that you get in the right room. Did you play at school? I realize not for a while, but when you started school, did they have a ukulele club or anything?
Yeah, Mr. Brookens is my music teacher.
Oh, so you already know Mr. Brookens. That's awesome. Do you know Ella Farron?
Yeah.
Ella is the daughter of a good friend of mine who also works for Bright Lights. So I knew Ella took it. I think she took the ukulele class last year when we were at Holmes Elementary. And she talked about how Mr. Brookens has his ukulele group that meets. So I bet that's pretty fun.
Mhm.
He seems like he'd be a pretty good teacher. He'd be pretty fun to have.
Yeah.
Even if he tells silly jokes, right?
Yeah.
What grade will you be in this year then?
This year I'm going to be a 6th grader.
You're going to 6th grade. That's exciting. My daughters went to Fredstrom Elementary long time ago, but they went to Fredstrom. So I have a special place in my heart for Fredstrom. There's not as many of the teachers there anymore that were there when they were. Mr. Sipe was one of their teachers, and I think he's still there. So he was somebody that I recognized last time I was there. Trying to remember if there's any other. Mr. Cope, he's a PE teacher, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a PE teacher when Riley and Abby were in school too. So you don't have to do this. I'm just trying to not waste your time completely. Do you want to play a song for me or just your chords or something? I have no ukulele, so I can't actually play with you, but if you want to play something for me, I'll listen.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear it.
I'm going to play Ode to Joy verse 2.
That was so good. Now, is that a new song or is that one that you learned during the school year?
I learned it during the school year.
Yeah, that's very good. How long have you played the ukulele?
Since last year for Bright Lights.
Very cool. So you took the Bright Lights class last year too?
Yeah.
Very cool. Did you have a ukulele before that, or was that when you took the class, did you buy a ukulele?
When I took the class, that's when I got a ukulele.
Yeah, that was fun. So Ella's mom, Wendy, and I unpacked all the ukuleles after we got them at the office before we went to camp and took them all. We were so excited because there were so many different colors and designs and things like that. So that was fun. I didn't realize they made ukuleles in so many different designs. They were really cool. I wish there was some way I could get anyone. I wonder if I can get Lori. No, I just got the same thing you said. Lori Paulson is not in this meeting. I guess because we're not in a group. Well, that seems ridiculous. We should at least be able to communicate with them, even if we're not in the rooms, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna go over to my other. I don't think there's any way though that we can get back. What is are there chords that you are still working on that you want to learn? Mr. Brookens was talking about some of the harder chords. Are those, do you already know those, or are you working on them?
I know some harder, and I know some harder chords.
Yeah. Do you try and play every day, or does it just kind of depend?
It depends.
Yeah. Well, now at least you're able to kind of start doing more things. So have you been able to get together with friends yet?
Yeah, just earlier today I was actually FaceTiming Ella.
Oh, funny. That's awesome. I know that her mom said that when this all started, she was very, very sad, as I'm sure you were and everyone else, because they couldn't see their friends, they couldn't get together, and that makes it hard. So will you go to SCO Middle School?
Yeah.
Yeah. That we moved away from, oh, it said something about, oh, I got a little thing that said Justin Brookens is the host, but I know that. Maybe he was coming back. We moved before my daughters started middle school. They had just built SCO Middle School. It was brand new. Are you excited to go to middle school?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think will be the most fun thing, and what are you most worried about?
I don't really know what will be the most fun thing, but I'm excited to like do Spanish class.
Very cool. That's awesome.
And the thing I'm most worried about is my older sister goes to SCO, and she says
Okay.
a lot of the kids there cuss.
Oh, yeah. And that's hard because you're in the hallways, right? It's not like you can kind of choose what you're hearing or who you're hearing. I do think that they keep sixth grade kind of in their own area, though. So maybe that'll help. Will your sister be, let's see, will she still be there when you start? Will she be in 8th grade?
Yeah.
That would be how my daughters are. They have a grade between them. So they were both in middle school. Well, they were in elementary, middle school, and high school together at some point, which is kind of nice. As long as she leaves you alone, right? I don't know who the music teacher at SCO is. Will you play, do you play in the orchestra or the band?
Yeah.
What instrument do you play?
Clarinet.
Very cool. And did you start that when you were at Fredstrom? When you were in, let's see, band, can you start in 5th grade or 4th grade?
5th grade.
5th grade. So you just started then this year?
Yeah.
You didn't have a really very long time to be able to play, did you?
No.
No, that's a bummer. Well, I'm sure that the music teacher from at SCO will take that into consideration. I don't know. I remember it was a man, but I don't know if he was I think he was the band teacher. I don't think he was the strings teacher. That's been a very long time ago, so I don't know. I keep watching at the bottom to see if somebody's going to come back. No. Well, I'll just try and call him. We'll see if this works. Since he's teaching, it probably won't. Are you telling your mom what happened?
They went to like a breakout room thing, but I got kicked out of it. So
Hello, it's Renee.
Renee.
So you're just with Renee?
Yeah. I got kicked out of the breakout room, but everybody else isn't.
So she is not. So it's Avery Holman, and she's just with me. Like I don't have any way to get her back in.
Bumping around. The first, well, I tried twice now. Just bump her out and then bring her back in. It says she didn't break out to you. It is not showing.
Avery, do you have anything on your screen that says join breakout room or anything like that?
No.
No, nothing to click on. Is that Lori's room or is that your room? Well, I mean, you're in both rooms.
Right. Now I
I don't, yeah, and when I click on her, I don't have any, like, I don't have any of those.
Yeah,
Um,
it says not join.
If you, okay, so here,
I'm gonna tell her to practice the alternate fingering. We're gonna wind down here in about 3 minutes.
all right, so practice alternate fingerings, Avery, does that make sense? For C, F, and G7.
So your first
Yeah.
finger.
No, she is, well, and the nice thing is because she's been with you in class, she's, I think, yeah, she played a few songs for us. All right, she's working on it right now. Okay, bye.
Are you back in? Can they see me?
Hello. I didn't want Avery to be by herself, so I said, well, I'll turn on my video. So Mr. Brookens is trying to bring her back into the room, but they're almost finished. So he said if
Okay.
you practice the alternate fingerings right now, he's almost done and then he'll come back out. But I'm sorry, he
Okay.
said he kept trying to bring it in and then it got kicked out and it said hasn't joined. So that's why I asked if you had any buttons or anything.
Yeah, I'm
I
not seeing
don't.
anything on her screen.
Yeah, it should be pretty apparent. So, and unfortunately, I gave the hosting power to Mr. Brookens so he could go do the breakout room. So we
Yeah.
basically have just been chatting here back and forth. But she plays lovely. We both know Ella. We have that in common. So
Because she works with Ella's mom.
uh-huh.
I'm good friends with Wendy.
Are you? Well,
Yeah.
so Avery's been very patient. I apologize that hasn't worked out. But yes, if you just keep playing those, Mr. Brookens said he will be back. He's going to bring everybody back here shortly, and we'll see what that looks like.
Yeah, I was downstairs on the phone and I came up and
You're
I'm
like,
like, you're not playing. What are you doing? She's like, I got kicked out.
why are you talking to this person on the screen? Yeah, we thought this would be useful, but we haven't ever done breakout rooms before, and it's a little tricky just getting people assigned and in them.
Yeah.
I'll be curious to hear how Mr. Brookens thought it went, but
Yeah.
yes. So we were just visiting about Fredstrom and ukulele club and all that stuff.
Yeah, so you know Mr. Brookens, don't you? And did she tell you she did the Bright Lights ukulele last year?
She did, yeah. So
Yeah.
that's awesome. Well, and we are hoping next. Oh, there. Do you have?
Well, something popped up and then it went away.
Oh, I just saw something that said Mr. Brookens is host. I don't know why that keeps.
Okay, I didn't see, I just turned my head and
Yeah.
I saw something and then it disappeared, so I didn't get a chance to read what it said.
And I don't know if that's him trying to get you back in the room or if that's him going between rooms. I have no idea. I'm not sure which that is.
Because what do the
Anyway.
breakout rooms do?
So that is, he just put them in, so for the different levels, because we have some ones
Oh.
and twos. So just to go over certain chords.
Yeah.
To kind of get a little more practice. So,
Yeah.
but he didn't want to stay in there more than 10 minutes max, so then he could bring everybody back together. I think we have a few people, and it makes sense, who are new, who haven't
Yeah.
played before, so they needed a little extra help, I think, with some of those beginner
Yeah, because we
chords.
questioned whether she was going to know, having done it last year and then having the club at school
Right.
with him, if she was going to be too advanced. But I said, if nothing else, she just can have fun playing ukulele with Mr. Brookens and some
Yeah,
friends.
exactly. I said he's a pretty fun guy, so that's well, we were hoping this summer to do the advanced. I don't even remember what we had named it at this point. It feels like it's been forever ago, but do a second ukulele class so that it was a follow-on to last
She was signed
year's.
up for it.
Was she?
Yeah. Yep. So that
Well,
was your top choice, wasn't it? Yeah.
oh,
So maybe next year.
maybe next year. We have our fingers crossed that everything will be back to normal next year. Because
Yeah.
this is okay, but this isn't nearly the Bright Lights experience. So we're glad
But
we
it's
could
nice
do
to have
something.
something. Thanks for doing
Yeah.
something. 'Cause-
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, at least it's something to do. We weren't sure if the kids would be all screened out at this
Yeah.
point, but I think if they can choose a topic, it's a little less
So you enjoyed the sign language one too, didn't you? Yeah.
Oh, very good. We're doing another one. It's not up on the website yet, but our last week of camp, not next week, but the week after that, what is it? July 6th through the 9th. We're doing a follow-up sign language on July 8th. That is a Wednesday.
Are you excited?
So
yeah.
she
She's
was
like,
fun,
she
wasn't she?
learned a lot off of just that hour because
Ah.
she came out and she was doing, and I'm like, I have no idea what you're saying to me.
Right.
And it was just from an hour.
And Miss Rebecca, the teacher, was fantastic. So I don't know. I'm hoping maybe I can recruit her to do some in-person teaching next summer. She's the daughter of, did you ever, I don't know how long you've done Bright Lights. We have a teacher, Mrs. Zims, who does the reptiles class and mind buggling. That's her daughter that did the sign language.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that should all be up by next Thursday to register.
Yeah, this would have been our 8th year.
Oh, that's, well, yeah, so you
I
guys
have an
are,
older daughter that ever since she was kindergarten, we've been in it every year doing
yeah.
classes.
That's awesome.
Hey, that's one thing you guys look forward to in the summer, huh? It's bright lights. Yep.
And it's nice because you can do a variety of things, right? If you want to do more ukulele, you can do more ukulele. We're also running a Harry Potter camp this week in the mornings from 10 to 11. So that's been interesting. That's hard. Again, they're all just hard to do online. And most of them, we don't do it in this format. We can't see the kids' video. We just felt it was safer to keep it kind of closed in that they can see us, they can hear us, we can chat with them, but no video or audio. So that's even harder, right? This has been an interesting experience because obviously Mr. Brookens kind of needs to see you guys to be able to give you instructions. So we thought we'd try this out for the ukulele.
Yeah.
And I don't know, so far so good. I'm just seeing if he's texted me. Now you can move into you can start writing some songs, Avery. Maybe that's your next challenge for the rest of the summer. You and Ella can collaborate on some sort of song for your ukuleles, or one of you can play, one of you can sing. I don't know, between the two of you, who's the better singer, do you think? I've never heard Ella sing, so I don't know.
Ella doesn't sing.
She's kind of quiet.
She doesn't like to be, I think, the center of attention.
Mm-hmm.
And so did she do karaoke when she was here? Yeah, because I videoed her to send to Wendy.
Oh, and right, because Wendy probably wouldn't believe it.
Yeah, and then one year she went with us. Our church does a caroling thing, and I asked if Ella wanted to ride with us, and Wendy didn't think she would. Well, she did. And so I was trying to take a hidden picture of her singing.
Right.
She was singing away, and Wendy was like, "What?
Is that my kid? What?" That's funny.
So she's not thinking about it. She's okay,
right.
But I don't think she's never been in choir with Avery or anything. Oh, are more people coming?
Oh, yep. I think everybody's coming back now. Avery, it was pleasant to visit with you. Thanks for
letting
letting me.
With you.
Yes, thanks for letting me use up your time a little bit. Welcome back, guys.
Well, let's see if are my friends with me.
Yeah.
Did they fall?
They're all
good.
here. I see them all.
They were awesome too.
Avery got kicked out of her room with Mr. Brookens, so I've just been chatting away with her, and she's been playing for me, and yeah.
Nice.
So,
I was unable to make the video go, so they were so patient with me. And they are mastering all the chords that we've been working on, the G7, the F, and the C. So
very good. Good job, guys.
They did awesome.
That's fantastic. Well, Mr. Brookens said he was going to be back here shortly. Did he give you a notice to come back? I can't see any of it, so I wasn't sure. Okay.
No, he didn't yet, but it was like on time from when we were coming. So I thought, I bet we will come.
Perfect. All right. Yeah. Well, I'm going to mute and take my video away since Avery doesn't need me to visit with her anymore. And you guys